Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This past week has been a pretty busy and pretty exciting one for Call of Duty in general. Of course, yesterday we talked about how this is the final week of Season 4, so we've got a handful of new updates live in Modern Warfare and Warzone for that. But outside of that, Infinity Ward has also released another teaser for Season 5. We're breaking that down today. There was also a huge leak for Call of Duty 2020, and we're breaking that down today. And we've got some spicy MW2 Remastered news as well. That, you guys guessed it, we're breaking down here today. So we've got a lot to cover. If you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, I am always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, you name it, you'll find it right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with all of that. So, getting right into the Season 5 intel, we did actually end up seeing another new teaser today for Season 5, although this one is kinda small, I won't lie. But what I think is pretty interesting about this is how much they're actually promoting Season 5 ahead of time. Normally we only see a few teasers, if that, about a week before the season goes live. And then the day before the season drops, we'll get the trailer and the roadmap and whatnot. But this time around, obviously we got the first teaser from Nick Merckx showcasing the train over by the train station, and that was basically implying that a moving train is coming to the map. And then we got the second teaser from TP showing off some kind of explosion inside of the stadium, and this knocks out the cameras for a few moments, but then the cameras turn back on for teaser number 3, which we got from Jack Frags, which shows the stadium in the aftermath of said explosion with a helicopter coming down into it, either to investigate what just happened or to maybe try and steal something. As of now, we're not sure if this helicopter is good or bad. And then, as of today, Call of Duty tweeted out this: "If the stadium had a name, what would it be? Our doors are open to ideas, drop them below." Now, first and foremost, they ask what the stadium's name should be, and Call of Duty, I hate to break it to you, but in the picture you tweeted, there's literally letters on the outside of the stadium that say Verdansk Center. Is that not the name? I'm pretty sure that's the name, just saying. Now, secondly, notice how they say, "Our doors are open to ideas." This is, I think, a very clear indication that the stadium doors are going to open and we're going to be able to get inside of it for Season 5. They're definitely tossing some wordplay at us here. We've known the stadium was going to open up for a while now, thanks to various leaks, but this is pretty much the final confirmation we need that we'll be able to get into the stadium in multiple ways. If I had to guess, we'll probably be able to walk through the doors around the outside of it, and we'll also be able to get into it via the roof, since we know that should also be opening, thanks to the promo image that we saw back during the mid-season update for Season 4. Also, we could be seeing some sort of rappel feature or maybe a grapple feature of some kind coming to at least the stadium area as well, seeing as we have that one object by the flags in that promo image too. Now, I would think we're going to see some other teasers for some stuff outside of Warzone. In the past, they've teased different operators or different multiplayer maps, and as of now, we've only seen Warzone stuff for Season 5. So hopefully, as we approach August 5th, we'll get some new info there. Now, something else I wanted to bring up because I've seen a ton of people asking about it in the comments recently is that of a new free-to-play or just free multiplayer weekend for Modern Warfare. Of course, we see these happen every so often, where Infinity Ward will actually allow everyone to play multiplayer for a weekend. So even if you just play Warzone as a free-to-play player and you don't own the full game, you would still be able to jump on and play some multiplayer matches and maybe go for some camo unlocks or some faster rank progression or even some weapon unlocks like, say, for the Grau or for the Bruin. Now, a lot of people were hoping to see that happen this weekend as we prepare for Season 5, but instead, this weekend is going to be the triple feat event with double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass tier progression. So that effectively means we won't see any free-to-play weekends before Season 5 goes live, which honestly makes sense because if you didn't know, we usually only have one free-to-play weekend per season, and we did have one near the start of Season 4, so really it makes sense that we won't see another one until Season 5. But, that said, we should see one sometime in the next few weeks, I would say, because Infinity Ward does like to try and, I guess, cross-promote the new seasonal content with these free-to-play weekends, so that the players jumping on and trying out multiplayer can see the new DLC maps and other new multiplayer exclusive content that they may not have access to over in Warzone. So, just a heads up, we will have a new free-to-play weekend soon. I would say it'll probably happen at some point in the first few weeks of Season 5, and whenever an official date is released, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Anyways, moving on into some of the COD 2020 news, like we've talked about before, Call of Duty 2020 is just in a super weird state. The fact that it's almost August and we don't really know anything about the game in an official form is completely unheard of, but we did get a pretty big leak this past weekend that confirms a handful of things. So, Modern Warzone, whose name I'm sure you guys are familiar with at this point, ended up sharing a leaked image of what appears to be a Doritos promotional image for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And this leak essentially confirms the title because, if you remember, Doritos and Mountain Dew have done a lot of campaigns with Call of Duty in the past for double XP and some other free in-game items and whatnot, and that is exactly what this image is. Now, I can't show the full image on screen because, well, it's leaked. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike here, so we are going to play it safe. Of course, I will leave a link to this in the description, though, if you do want to check it out for yourself. But legitimate gamers over on Twitter did create sort of a mock logo that's basically recreating what this logo is. It's nearly identical, if I do say so myself, and that is what you guys are seeing on the screen right now. So, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. By all indications, that appears to be the official name for Call of Duty 2020. Like I said, this leak is from Doritos, so it's definitely legit, and it also shares some other info about the game too. The promo for this double XP that you get for buying Doritos and or Mountain Dew says that the codes are only available for multiplayer, and the promotion is set to start on October 5th, 2020 and go through January 31st of 2021. Now, this is important because it gives us a much better time frame of when Black Ops Cold War could be releasing. As we've heard from Activision previously, the game is still set to launch sometime this fall, presumably in October or November, and last year with Modern Warfare's release, we saw the Dew and Doritos promo go live a few weeks before the game released. So if this works in similar fashion, which I assume it probably will, then if the promo starts on October 5th, chances are Black Ops Cold War could be releasing at some point in late October. I would say probably around the 23rd or the 30th. And again, as we gain more info here, we'll be covering it right here on the channel. Also, something else that I think is worth mentioning, if you remember back when Call of Duty Ghosts released, it first came out on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And then, as the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 released, it also released on that generation of consoles as well. So the game basically saw two different releases. Now, if Black Ops Cold War is in fact releasing in late October or even early November for that matter, that would then mean it would be releasing prior to the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, which we know are launching at some point during the holidays. So, much like Call of Duty Ghosts, we could very well see a multi-generational release. Is that the right way to phrase that? Basically, it'd be releasing once initially on the current gen consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One, then it'll release again when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 come out as well. My only question here is that would there then be cross-generational play? Meaning if someone were to own the game on PlayStation 5, could they then play with someone who owns the game on Xbox One or on PlayStation 4? I'm really curious to see how exactly that's going to work. I would hope everyone would be able to play with everyone again just like this year, but of course, only time will tell there. Now, the final thing I wanted to touch on today is the fact that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is actually now available for free if you have an active PlayStation Plus membership. Not gonna lie, kinda surprised that this is already being pushed for free this month, seeing as it just released not all that long ago. But nonetheless, if you don't have MW2 Remastered yet and you play on PlayStation, you can now get it for free throughout the next month. Also, side note, if you do end up grabbing it, you won't actually get the UDT Ghost bundle in Modern Warfare. That is still only available if you buy the game via the store in Modern Warfare as a sort of special bonus for actually buying the game. So, unfortunately, you can't cheese unlocking the classic Ghost skin, but you can still get the campaign. And in my opinion, it is one of the best, if not the single best, single-player experience that we've had in Call of Duty. Absolutely loved the MW2 story, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively what's going on in Call of Duty right now, between Season 5 for Modern Warfare and Warzone, Call of Duty 2020, and also MW2 Remastered. And that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and pretty much everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.